Hello, everybody.
What do you think of the comedy bus so far?
You know, I was actually really impressed. I saw the videos on your social medias, right? Before
Yes.
coming in here. I walked in and I was like, wow, this looks much better than I imagined. Because at first, I saw the videos and it was like, there's some black roof, there's some gray roof. I was like,
yeah, we got two different kinds of roofs up here.
Yeah, and then I walked in and I was like, you know what? It works. I liked it.
Yeah.
The Technicolor roof.
Maybe some maybe sometime I'll switch the roof and paint them all the same color.
No, man, just don't. That's what you should do. Just don't do that.
Just keep it that way.
Yeah. It looks nice and rusted, you know, like just how I imagine it would be. Like I'd really like the old barnwood on the side here.
That's what I'm going
back
for.
around here. Honestly, it's really nice.
I'm going for the rustic look. The old.
Yeah.
We're in the barn here.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
where we're at.
yeah, and it fits the whole mood, you know.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Since Austin saw it, he saw it a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
And since then, I painted the walls. And I painted the walls with exterior barn paint because I figured they're red. I wanted the walls to be red. So I painted them. And it turns out you can't paint interior walls with exterior wall paint. So I'm probably going to have to tear those all down.
Yeah, it's outdoor paint on the walls here. We're sniffing this in. I'm going to get cancer and sue this bus as soon as it gets popular.
You're the first person to sue it?
I'm going to have an ounce of cancer and say, fuck the bus, I'm suing you. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm such a fucking idiot for painting it with outdoor paint. Oh well, it shouldn't be that hard to fix.
I wouldn't think, honestly. You know?
Yeah. Austin was saying about my shirt. And I learned, I went inside and I was getting all the equipment and stuff.
It's a nice shirt. You know, I just got back from Hawaii. I was in Hawaii for 2 weeks. And you'll hear about Hawaiian shirts. It's amazing how many old white dudes are running around Hawaii in Hawaiian shirts.
And they got shorts on and shit.
Oh, it's fucking amazing. They got their sandals on, their shorts on, the Hawaiian shirts on. Just drunk as bitch.
Just drunk as shit.
Yeah.
And they got a gut too that sticks out of their
What
Hawaiian
else would you
shirts.
do, though, if you got money to go to Hawaii?
Yeah, you might.
Like,
as
I
well
was
do
there
that.
not on my own dime, you know. But
yeah.
if you're there on your own dollar, you're probably dumb enough to put a Hawaiian shirt on and some sandals and get hammered.
What are you saying about my Hawaiian shirt? You don't like it?
No, I'm not saying I don't like it. I mean, we're in the middle of. It's like ironic, you know.
Yeah.
And that's when they're acceptable.
Is it gonna work?
It's the one headphone button.
Okay. We'll try
Oh,
it.
shit.
My sister, they just came in with one headphone. We're just trying to get headphones around.
Do you want to flip flop or you want?
No,
you sure?
you're good. Yeah.
Man,
This is rough.
Because this is nice.
rough.
These are really nice.
Okay, I can hear so much better now. All right. Oh my God, this is so much better. I have so much more energy now.
I'm glad to hear. Thanks,
All
Danae.
right.
Thanks you.
Thank you, Danae. As seen on podcast Neverland.
I heard she. I heard about your episode.
I was on a
Take
podcast.
take this fucker off.
Yeah, I did take the stand off.
Idiot, you look stupid.
You know, maybe I wanna.
I don't
So
know.
does the guy with the one ear.
So far we've had 700 people watch on YouTube right now live.
700.
No, I'm
Wow.
fucking.
Wow. You know, I was like naive enough to literally be like, "Whoa, no way."
You were. No, you're not. You're not. You're
Honestly,
not.
for a split second, I was
You
like,
thought-
"You
really?
haven't." I was like,
I haven't even fucking
"I know
posted
you haven't posted
anything.
anywhere." I've only listened to him on SoundCloud because I was at work, and you can't get on Apple Podcasts at work.
What? They have it blocked?
I mean, yeah, it's just blocked, dude. I don't know.
It's just blocked.
Yeah, so at work, I listen to him on like YouTube or fucking Apple. That's
You just
about
pull
all.
them up and then hide them out behind your computer.
No, I don't even
Since
hide
you-
them. I have like fucking.
You just
19
look at it
monitors.
on
At work, I have
YouTube?
like a million monitors.
So you just put it on
I don't
one
even
of
need
them?
them, so I just throw them on one, and then like I have headphones in, so then they don't think I'm like doing something weird. They just walk by and it's like, oh, he's listening to a nice podcast. Let's leave him be.
So are you allowed to listen to podcasts?
Yeah.
While you work?
Yeah, I mean, as long as you're not a fucking ass clown.
About
Like,
it, as long as you get everything done that you're
Yeah,
supposed
I
to.
mean, they know what you're doing. Like, if you're doing work, you're doing work. But if you're not, you're not, you know?
You're able to concentrate on what you're doing enough to listen to? Because I have trouble concentrating sometimes.
Well, you know, that's part of it. My job gets pretty stagnant sometimes, I feel. So I'm just sitting there. And if I'm not just listening to podcasts, I'm listening to some dick face talking about dumb shit. So
I see. Anyways, back to the story about this shirt. I walked inside. I was getting equipment and stuff, and my mom said to me, she said, "Oh hell, hey, you like Grandpa's shirt?"
that's the shirt.
Yeah,
you found in your car is Grandpa's.
It's my grandfather's shirt. He's dead now.
Oh,
Yeah, he died in World War II.
is that for real?
No, that's not for real. But it is his shirt for real.
You had me sold on that. I was about to say, I know your grandpa.
He's not dead.
I was like, this is a random grandpa coming out of nowhere. Oh,
Yeah, look
Yeah.
out for that shit.
Yeah, your grandpa could not fit in that shirt anymore. So
Yeah, you're thinking.
was
you're
that
thinking,
Beamer your granddad's before yours? Huh?
It was my dad's before mine.
Mm.
We were talking about. I drive a 1987 BMW 325. If you want to look it up.
It's a fucking pimp ride.
And we were saying before, the only girls that get in that are horny.
They gotta be.
They gotta be. If you get nothing, or if you get nothing sober, you're crazy.
That's why that passenger seat's fucking all wet all the time. Just a bunch
Was it
of-
wet? I've never ridden the
Oh,
passenger
man.
seat.
Just a bunch of vagine just pushing up on that John, you know? Just soaking. Especially how hot it's been.
It's been hot.
Oh, it's been
And
hot.
it doesn't have any air conditioning in
Oh,
it.
their
So
vagines
there's
are
just,
leaking.
it just smells. As soon as
Yeah.
you walk in, it's just
You step in, there's like
stank.
there's just old wine coolers in the back, and
And as soon as you walk in, the person that drives it offers you a wine cooler, and
he's
you're
like, "Hey, would you like an old hot wine cooler? It's been bouncing around in the back seat. All you gotta do," and he knows where it's at. He's like, "You gotta reach back with your right hand underneath the seat, slap the frisbee off to the side, grab the wine cooler."
No, sir, you have the water bottle.
And he's like, "No, that's the water bottle. That paper clip beside that water bottle, flip it to the left, solve
to
the
the
middle. There it is."
And as soon as you do that, then you can have a beer in my car. If you cannot pass that, then get the fuck out. And then it ejects you automatically out the sunroof.
Tom Cruise is your ass, just bloop boop.
Bloop bloop. He just shows up, and he has sunglasses on. He jumps out of an airplane, and it goes down through my sunroof. He's on like one of those wire things.
You know, guess what though? Speaking of Tom Cruise, excuse me.
Yes.
I took this girl on a date one time. Well, a couple of dates. I was talking to this girl for like a little minute.
Okay. What was her
But,
name, first and last?
Her name was.
What was that noise?
Oh, I was whittling this.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I thought an engine was starting.
No.
Anyway.
But this girl, her aunt, she had told me. I don't even know how it brought up. Probably the same way Tom Cruise brought up here, some dumbass shit. But she was like, she told me her aunt went on a date with Tom Cruise, and that she was so shocked at like how short and
He's so short.
he's so short.
He's like
apparently.
5'6".
Apparently he's like 5'6". Yeah, and then
He's-
she was saying that he was like the fucking like exactly what you imagine, like some faggot ass
Like
faggot
dude from
actor. Yeah,
actor from Hollywood.
yeah, like
that's
some
just-
dickhead, like out of reality actor. I mean, that's probably why he's a fucking Scientologist and shit.
Yeah,
in the
he
first
is,
place.
isn't he?
Yeah.
Like, damn, you have to be on some crazy shit. To
You
be a
gotta be
Scientologist.
like in some deep ass, just weird shit when you're a Scientologist.
Scientologist. I don't know much about it.
And he's on date with random ass ladies. Like he's just like, bitch, I'm Tom Cruise.
He's on date with your girlfriend's aunt.
Yeah.
That's not true.
One of some ladies' aunt.
Some lady's aunt somewhere
He's probably fucking some lady's aunt right now. He's fucking someone's aunt.
What if it's your aunt?
Yeah, man.
What would you say?
I'd probably just be.
But he's not cool. He's a douche.
I'd probably be here still sitting, being like, you know, that guy Tom Cruise from Mission Impossible, he fucked me aunt. You know, and I wouldn't even be mad. I'm
And then
not
somebody-
that close with enough of my aunts to care enough.
then-
I'd be like, fuck my aunt. It was a classic tale.
And then somebody would be like, he does his own stunts, though.
Does he?
Yeah, he does all of his own
Well, damn right he better fuck my aunt.
He's stunting on your aunt right now.
I hope he is.
He's getting
What if he's like bad for about a fucking girl and he's like, stunt boy. And then
stunt boy. A stunt boy comes in and just
Yeah.
pulls his dick out.
Yeah, and then he gets to sit around. He's like, I totally got some pussy. My stunt boy Trevor.
I was deep in that shit.
Tell him, Trevor. Tell him.
Dude, Tom Cruise's dick is probably so small.
You think?
It's probably like, if he's 5'6".
Now, you always correlate height with penis, right?
Nah, yeah. But it's not true.
It's not true.
It's not true
at all. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and I'm pretty averagely tall, and I don't think that correlates with Humongo John.
I'm 5'8".
You're
and a
5'8".
I'm 5'8" and a half.
Wow.
Surprise, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You're 5'10".
I'm probably 5'10".
I was talking to somebody today. Oh, he's gonna be pissed. I'm talking, and like 5'11" isn't height. Nobody says 5'11".
Yeah. I mean, sometimes I wanted to.
You just want to say 5'11"?
Yeah, but if I
You're
say
like,
5'11", somebody's be like, "Why don't you just say 6
foot?"
And I'm like, "Well, I'm probably closer to 5'11" than I am to 5'10", but I'm probably not closer to, to 6 foot than I am to 5'11".
You can't say that. Like,
Yeah, and everybody's 6 foot. I feel like.
everybody that's 5'11" and 6 foot is 6 foot.
Yeah.
There's more people like that.
And honestly, how many times do people get measured after they?
After like your first physical or the first time you get a driver's license.
How often are these cats getting measured?
I measure myself every week just to see if I'm growing a little bit. More areas than one, just mostly everything.
Did you see? Oh, this was funny as fuck. So I don't even give a fuck. I'll tell this shit. So I was in my hotel room. I was working in Hawaii for 2 weeks, and I was working night shift, so I didn't have a lot to do. I would work I'd get off at midnight, get back to hotel at 12:30. Excuse me. And so I'd just be bored. I started watching Harry Potter. I was watching all the Harry Potter,
all the movies
from start to finish. Yeah, I was there for 2 weeks, so I had plenty of time. And then the one night it was probably 2 a.m. and I was like, all right, I could probably get to sleep. Next thing I know, it's 3 a.m. and I updated my iPhone for some reason, and I saw they added this thing, the measure thing, and I was like,
"Oh, the measure thing." I was like,
"Wait, what if I could accurately measure my dick with this app?" So I tried for 30 minutes, and I kept getting.
Wait, you were doing this at your desk?
I was sitting in my hotel room, just
your hotel room,
just slapping my my John around, just be like, "Come on."
Think so.
Yeah, there's no way this bitch is
not
accurate.
at all.
My first measurement, it was fucking 9 inches, and I was like, my dick fat as hell, holy shit. And I did it again, and I got some other number, and I did it again, and I was like,
some other number.
Yeah, and I was
2.1. 2.1. Don't let
not quite as a
impressive
number the second time, and I was like, this shit's fake. As soon as it said 9 inches, I was like, yeah. As soon as it said not that, I was like fuck yeah, it's not accurate. Just I was like, I don't know. And
do you think they're just doing it as a goof to see how many dick pics they can get from that? Dude,
I
guaranteed every time you touch that.
There's so many people measuring their dicks on this iPhone app.
I actually haven't done that yet, surprisingly.
I'm surprised too, yeah.
Should we do it?
Whip it out here.
Drop it out.
I don't know. I mean, I've probably never been talked about on this show here. My name is Austin.
Oh, shoot. I didn't even introduce you. Hey, we're 15 minutes in. This is Austin Heck.
Yeah, my name is Austin Heck.
Follow him everywhere on whatever.
You can find me on Instagram or Twitter or whatever the hell.
We usually do that at the end.
I'm not too active on this stuff. It's whatever. But I'm just Austin. I'm a good friend of Ridge's.
Yeah, we've been best friends since.
Yeah, we've known each other a long time.
Yeah, we played lots of sports together and did lots of stuff together.
We grew up. We were always friends.
Should we tell everyone? Should we tell the world about the first time we got drunk? Yes.
Yeah, it'd probably be pretty funny. I mean, most people know about it. I mean,
most people
who would be upset about it.
Yeah, they already know. Yeah. So it starts off. Age 14.
Classic.
Wrestling tour. No, it was in the fall, right? It's good we're both here to check each other's.
I mean, it was a time when it was nice enough to go run around in shorts. So whatever weather that is.
Yeah. Let's say it was the fall. But it was warm enough to be... No. It was warm enough to be swimming.
Yeah.
So it had to be... It couldn't have been the fall then, if that was it. So, we'll put the date at June 7th, is the date. Very specific, whatever, a long time ago. And I go over to Austin's house. And we're just chilling.
Yeah.
What happens? We start drinking, because his dad has
He just has like
he's
a
a
placid white dad beer fridge. Like
beer fridge in the basement, and it's always got beer in it.
Yeah.
And like this was before we started drinking a lot of his beer, so he had more expensive shit. I guess it's not really.
You can't even say expensive when it's Bud
It was
Light
Bud Light
Platinum. He had some expensive shit.
I mean, I've never bought Bud Light I've never bought Bud Light Platinums.
As you shouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah, like if you buy Bud Light Platinums, you might be a douche.
You probably.
I can think of one
mama.
person. Anyways.
Anyway, yeah. We were probably.
So we got in there. I'll tell you my experience.
Yeah.
I was very scared. I was like, I don't know if I want to do this. And I was like, I want to do this shit.
Yeah.
And I just kept going back and forth. And I was like, this shit tastes like ass. How does
Yeah.
anyone drink this? And then we ended up, what did we do? What was next?
First, what the fuck did we do first?
I just remember getting the swimming pool.
See, I remember like the first thing was like, oh, Dakota's come in. Our other friend here, he showed up and he was like, oh, I brought a water bottle. It was like a Nestle,
yeah.
It was like a Nestle, like a
water bottle
I don't
filled
know
with
what
something.
water brand people drink, but like a genuine, like normal water brand bottle. And it was like full of like
Liquor.
vodka or some kind of liquor.
Yeah, it was full of some kind of liquor.
Classic, like 9th grade.
It might have even been like moonshine.
And then we came out and we were like running around to my like other side of my house just to like look at it because we were like a bunch of dumb kids. We were like, ooh,
Look at that.
look at that. And we like
And we're
smelled
like,
it.
and we're like
we were like-
trying to be quiet because his parents are asleep.
Yeah,
We're
we
like,
like smelled it and we're like, oh, we're gonna be drinking.
we're so badass.
Yeah. And then we had like 4 beers and we're hammered. 'cause
We were hammered.
little
We-
dumb kids.
And then as soon as that happened, we got in the pool.
Yeah.
And then when you get in the pool with beer and you get water, this is all I remember. This is the most
Yeah,
vivid
yeah.
thing was just getting chlorine in our
Yeah.
beer. And
Mm.
as soon as you drank it, you just instantly threw up over the side.
Yeah, it was like drinking
you remember
pool
that?
water mixed with beers.
It was,
It was
and we
gross.
were idiots. We were fucking hammered swimming in a pool.
Yeah, and then we decided. I have my neighbor. He's an in-ground pool. We went and we like jumped in his pool. And
We were naked.
And then we were naked, and it was like probably kind of gay.
Yeah, for sure.
But we were dumb drunk kids.
We actually got naked and we were swimming in the pool naked, drinking beers, throwing up in there.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ!
it was really.
Holy
not-
shit!
It was like it's like a really dumb story. Like I'm not proud of it at all.
Have we ever talked about this since
No,
it happened?
I don't ever talk about it with anybody. Because like the
I
only
like
person-
it. I like it.
No, but it's like
No, so then we got naked in the pool and we were drinking booze in the pool.
Yeah.
And we were swimming around throwing up. And then we're like,
Yeah.
hey, this is fucking boring. We're just swimming around the pool naked.
And then I have a neighbor with a summer home. We were like, let's go steal this golf cart.
So
And
yeah.
we, like-
And then we're like, the entire time we're naked.
Yeah,
and
we're
we
just
ran into the
naked,
neighbor's
yeah.
yard. Wait, his neighbor is his uncle. So he has a nice slide.
yeah.
And you know how it's one of those plastic white slides. And when you have to slide down them, they like turn the water on.
Oh, and you've heard skin on plastic.
And whatever. We did not turn the water on, and one of my buddies went down. It was like squeak, 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 squeak.
And that's just ass
And there's,
cheeks
like-
of a young lad.
Just a young drunk lad. The only thing better is if he would have just shit while he was
Oh,
going down it.
Then
he
we
just
would
popped
probably
in.
completely forget about the next part. If he would have shit and then
Oh,
slid
yeah.
down through his shit. Yeah.
And he was just sliding. And then we got out, and then we're like, "Hey,
So we were like,
this is boring."
yeah.
So then we hit the next thing. We take off. We start walking around. It's a small town, but like everyone's
Pretty
yard,
small.
like everyone has yards, but they all connect. So we just start walking through the yards, and then summer house, and then
Yeah, and then summer house.
there's a
There was a golf cart out front of it.
we ran into a golf cart at a summer house.
And we were like,
Hmm.
let's do it. And then we got on it, and there was no tees, like a smart person
Yeah.
would do with their golf cart.
Yeah.
So then we just skipped off in our.
Oh, you think
we skipped
this
off.
is what I remember? We stole the hedge trimmers.
We did do that.
That's what I remember.
Yeah.
We stole the hedge trimmers.
Why? What did
I
we
don't know.
do with them?
We threw them in another neighbor's yard.
Imagine that.
You just wake up, your hedge trimmers are in the neighbor's yard.
Yeah.
You're like, how did this happen? And then
Someone's
17
been
years
slave
late,
holding.
and then 17 years later, you hear the Comedy Bus podcast. You're like, that's what happened
You know,
to
if
my
that
hedge
ever
trimmers.
makes it to those weird summer home neighbors of mine,
Oh, I don't. Are they
then
weird?
this podcast is so huge at that point, and I'm proud. Yeah.
If
What
it
are they
makes
gonna
it
do
to
then?
them. Yeah.
Yeah, but after that,
they'd probably be pissed and they'd sue your ass.
I'll slap them with their own hedge trimmer I stole in the head.
You got a pee, buddy.
Maybe a little.
It seems like it. You can go ahead.
All right,
I'll
go
keep
pee.
talking.
I'll go pee.
All right. Yeah, Austin's. Yeah. So then we stole the hedge trimmers, and next door to the summer house was our. We were in junior high, and it was our wrestling coach, and our wrestling coach was like 28 years old, and he lived with his father there too. And we went past it, and as soon as we did, I think I skipped part of it, but we were just chilling there. But like as soon as we did, he started yelling at us, and then he started chasing us, and we didn't know what to do, so we ran back to the house. And after the house, we went back into the house because we were so scared. Austin? Hey, what's up? So then we ran back into the house and we regrouped. While in the house, we were like, hey, we need to go try this again. So then, doesn't it sound weird without headphones on?
Oh, so weird.
You're like, what the hell is Rich talking about?
So then
So then we regrouped in the house and we're like, all right, we're not done yet. This is my first time getting drunk, but it wasn't your first time getting drunk.
I don't even remember, honestly. I don't know.
It was mine. And I was like, all right, we got to go do something else. So then we just start walking down the road. We've been naked this entire time.
Yeah, still naked. Why still naked? I don't know.
Like the total amount of hours that we were naked.
Was not necessary.
No, right? It was like, it was like
At least two.
at least 2, right?
At least two.
Damn. Isn't it so weird how your memories are? You're like, it doesn't even seem like you, right?
No, yeah. I couldn't. If I saw a young kid doing that right now, I'd be like,
What the fuck you doing? Like if some just little dude just started.
Imagine your drunk 14-year-old neighbor just running over here and jumping in your pool.
Just butt ass.
Yeah, I would be like, what the fuck?
Just imagine doing that right now. Just imagine like getting
Never.
so drunk
Never.
that you get naked and you just
Oh,
start
man.
walking down the street.
I would be. That would take too much.
Huh. Wonder if everybody has that experience the first time getting drunk, just getting
Yeah.
naked and running through the city.
Doing something crazy.
Yeah, at least, right? So then we get back in the house and we're like, hey, we'll go for a walk. And then we start walking down. We walked down the street this time. This wasn't through the yards. And we were all 4 there. And we got to the main road. And then when we were at the main road, a car came.
Mm.
And
It was
we
probably, 2 a.m. at this point?
It was definitely 2 a.m. And we didn't know what to do. So 3 of us just took off running in every direction.
Yeah.
In just mad chaos. And one of us...
Yeah, all but me. For some reason, in my drunkenness, I just, plopped up on the guardrail.
There was a guardrail
I
there.
just crossed my legs, just cock and balls, all shining in the wind, just blowing with the wind. And this truck just drives by with his headlights on. He just gives me a honk. He's like, boop, boop.
He gave you a honk.
And it's just me naked standing there.
And we all ran everywhere.
Yeah.
And then you just kind of walked back to the house.
just
and then
moseyed on
everybody
back.
walks back to the house.
Moseyed on back.
And
just,
then I hid for a long time then.
Yeah.
Because I was scared.
And
then you guys are starting to freak out. You're like, where's Rich? Where's Rich?
Yeah, and then flash forward 3 years later. I'm standing at this one guy, a buddy of ours, his dad got remarried, and I'm standing at the wedding.
3 years later.
Yeah, and some guy comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, about 3 years ago, I was on my way to work. You live down there by whatever so and so place, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "I saw this young lad there. I was on my way to work. I saw this guy there naked on the guardrail." I was like, "I thought that looked like you or your brother." I was like, "Which one was it?" And I was like, "Fuck, that was me." And he just laughed and he was like, "Yeah, that's something you would do." And I was like,
That's something
fair
you
enough.
do. That's a good story.
Yeah, and he was like,
someday.
"That's pretty funny." I was like, "Whatever, man. I was like, whatever. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
I'm at a wedding."
Damn. That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I don't know about all that either.
Wait, can we'll see. Can you tell there's something in my eye still?
Yeah, you got some fucking oil in there.
Yeah, I did. Today I was working on the farm. Farm boy! Farm boy is a character that comes out every now and again. And I got oil in my eye, so that's why it looks like I have eyeshadow.
Yeah, he looks like a little emo girl.
Little
He
emo
looks like
girl. Actually, a little emo girl came in my face, and that's why I have it.
yeah, he was eating some emo pussy and got some ectoplasm on his face from the emo vagina.
Emo, not to be mistaken for the Eskimos.
Not meant to be mistaken for Eskimos. Of course. Yeah.
All right, watch this shit. I'm gonna go pee while holding the microphone.
You can do it. I
So
believe in
we'll
you.
keep talking.
So, will you hear me while you're peeing?
yeah, I can hear you.
Will I hear your pee?
Oh, does everyone want to? Oh shoot, just fucked up. Yeah. You'll hear me. No, I don't think anyone wants to hear that. Did you pee? No, not the. Anyways,
I peed in that same big jug.
We're
Yeah.
not peeing in the jug.
No,
What are you talking about?
we have a bathroom in this bus. Don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
It's totally.
Are you putting a bathroom in this bus?
Yes, I am.
You are.
There's supposed. It's in this back room. There's gonna be a bathroom. And then
How
there's
many people's are you gonna sleep?
So I'm hoping I can sleep 2 people where you're sitting right now.
Oh, okay.
And
Like
then,
a pull-out bed kind of deal.
I'm gonna make a table there that.
Oh, you're
that goes
right.
up
Yeah,
and down?
You're right. I've seen that like in a lot of campers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll sink down into a bed.
And then you put a mattress on top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then over there where the camera is, I'm hoping at least one person can sleep there.
Yeah.
And then back here where I am, at least 2 people. Oh,
Yeah.
2 people, and then maybe a bunk bed back here.
Yeah.
And
that
then
would be
one on
cool,
top.
man.
So 2, 3, 4, 5, 5
Yeah.
at least, maybe fucking 7 or 8.
And I'm sure you gotta explain this to every fucking person on here.
No, I haven't explained that yet. Nobody asked how many
Yeah?
people could sleep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you hear that, guys? We can fucking party on this motherfucker.
Yeah. So when you hit the road eventually. which I know
Yeah, I'm
that's
gonna hit the
plan.
road. I'm gonna hit the road.
Yeah. So eventually, when you hit the road,
Yeah.
how many people do you plan on?
Taking with me?
Yeah.
At least one.
Yeah. Do you know how down I would be to like
Just fucking
so
do
I
this.
know you plan on doing this in the near future, but when I
Mhm.
get back for like what I really want to do is like the Appalachian Trail. Have
Mhm.
you ever heard of that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That'd be cool. How long does that take?
It takes like 3 months or something.
3 months?
for
so
like,
like
a pretty in shape person.
So you
I'm
would.
not saying I'm in shape.
you would
but,
wanna-
I would get. I feel like I could get there before then.
Yeah, you could do that easily,
Yeah.
right? It's we're fucking 21.
But
Like,
if I could also just hit the fucking road.
you would just travel
I
around
would
in this
do that.
motherfucker.
Imagine that life. Be
I
pretty
don't
fun.
even know. It's so
Yeah.
unpredictable. You can't even know what happens
Yeah,
because nobody has done it. I mean, maybe I'm sure
Nobody
people have.
I know.
Nobody
I
that
know.
we have
Yeah.
or that we heard of.
Yeah, and like
So we really don't know what's gonna happen.
so as of now, podcast yet to release an episode. YouTube channel not even created. What
It's yeah.
when you do hit the road, what is the exact plan?
The plan is, so when I hit the road, we will be traveling from city to city.
Mm-hmm.
We will do open mics
Yeah,
at night.
yeah.
We will be buying books through the day to make money, and then reselling them on Amazon.
Yeah.
And then we can do we can do acting work in between there too. Selling merch, we're going to figure that out. We got the comedybuspodcast.com.
You got the URL already?
The URL, is that what it's called? I got the domain.
Yes, you could call it that too, whatever you want.
I have Hershberger.
You got the domain locked down though? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hershberger.com and then the Comedy Bus podcast. So the Comedy Bus, anybody wants to buy it, the Comedy Bus is like $5,000. And I was like,
That was $5,000.
Yeah, and the comedybuspodcast.com was like $8.
That's way
so I was like,
$5,000.
okay.
People just gotta type a little bit more.
They're like, no worry, Comedy Bus podcast, right?
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's gonna get accepted through like the podcasting apps or too. Well, I don't know if this name has been used before. I know I've looked it up. It hasn't been. It hasn't been used before.
Yeah.
But
man, and like,
because Facebook wouldn't let me use just the Comedy Bus. I had to put my name at the end of it.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
You should have just put like Hershberger's Comedy Bus or something.
Hershberger's Comedy Bus. I don't like my name first.
Yeah, I mean just for Facebook.
Yeah, but we're gonna be. Yeah, that's the plan. I haven't been writing much though. I need to write more.
How many do you have like a little 5-minute bits for open mics and shit?
Yeah, I got 5 minutes.
I was always like, yeah, if I should probably do that. No, but even like just trying to structure a joke and like, I don't know, it's so easy to be funny in a conversation, but I feel like
you can just say fucked up.
But
shit
even that,
sometimes.
just like me trying to write songs and everything, like
you've been trying to write. You write some songs and stuff and play some music.
Some songs, yeah, and it's a lot of fun, man. Like, I think it's so important to be like creative. Yeah,
It's so important to anything, right?
Yeah, to keep that part of yourself alive is so important. Yeah,
if you're doing a job that you don't love.
Yeah, man, and that's what I feel like. I don't know. You gotta have something that you're like passionate about at all times.
Even if it's not what you do full time, you still need to pull something.
Yeah, to just listen to us. Even 21-year-old. Yeah, even something to dream about. You know what I mean? Like that's how I really feel. Like I feel like it's good to just like never stop dreaming about what you could do.
Yeah, and then eventually you try to do it, and then
who could knock you? Who could?
Yeah, fuck you guys.
Yeah, and if they do, fuck you. Yeah.
What did fuck you?
You know how easy it would be to just be any other cat where we're from, just like you just get some job, you know?
And you just, and do everything.
As long as you're not...
That would be so easy. I'm jealous.
Yeah.
I'm jealous. That would be nice.
I don't know, man. But there's just a lot of pressure anyway involved with all of it.
Yeah,
but there's
a lot of pressure everywhere.
Who the fuck am I to say anyway?
Yeah. Okay. Apple. All right, we're gonna tame it down now. Apple or Google Maps?
I have a biased answer because Apple Maps in Japan fucking sucks.
Does it really?
It sucks ass, and it still uses miles, but everywhere else over there is kilometers. So I'm riding around places, and people are like, "How far?" And I'm like, 2.3 miles.
And they're
always like, "Bitch, I don't understand miles anymore." And I'm like,
do your friends seriously say, I don't know. I don't know talking about.
And even driving, man. Like, I was driving around today with my old pap, and I was like, and I was driving slow as fuck, and I was like, oh damn, I keep getting passed because I forget
that you
can drive fast over here, because like in Japan the speed limits are like low as fuck. Like,
really?
Yeah, they're low as shit.
I wonder why they're low.
I don't know.
Do people crash a lot?
No. I did hit one guy once.
In Japan?
Yeah, fucking dick, dude. It was a whole ordeal. Homie made about $900 off of me.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I barely tapped him. I was backing out of a parking spot. I drove a guy to the airport in his car. It was like this big old boat, and I wasn't used to driving his ride, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is the only time I've ever hit anybody. I felt like such a fucking dickhead.
You were in the parking lot?
Yeah, my parking lot of my work building. I got back. It was like lunchtime. I pulled in, and then I was like, it's lunchtime. I'll go get some food. So I went to back out. I just tapped this guy's car, and I was like, fuck. And then I was like,
was he in it?
no. Then I just whipped it back in the parking spot, and I saw it was like a Japanese guy's car, because you could tell by the license plate, whatever it is. And then I was like, fuck, I gotta find this guy. So I spent 2 hours trying to find this guy.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah. I felt like it was just the right thing to do. And then after the first hour, I was like, let me see how much I can buff out of this. So I spit on my shirt and wiped it off. I actually buffed out all but just a dick hair, a nice tiny scratch. And then I went and I finally found the guy. And
so you made it look good. You're
yeah. And I was like, how do I talk? I don't speak a lot of Japanese, so I was just like, sumimasen. Tiny scratch. Just trying to speak to all the Japanese I know to this guy. And then he's just pissed. And then I was like, I would pay you whatever to get it buffed out. And then he just doesn't speak English, so it's just a mess.
So it's just
and he just
so
calls.
He probably just gets pissed off.
He called his insurance. And then I got a call from the insurance company, and then it turns out Japan's insurance works different. It's so it's based on the car, not by the driver at all. It all depends on whatever car you're in. So I was in this guy's car, and the dude didn't even have insurance. So then it was all out of pocket, and it was $1,000 for this guy's damage.
That's crazy. Was it a decent, was it a nice car or not?
I don't even. It wasn't too nice.
So fuck Apple Maps.
Yeah, so fuck Apple Maps. At the base of all this, fuck Apple Maps. Google is nice, though.
So Google does that? I feel like Google's more international than Apple. Apple's
probably so. Probably have to be.
Yeah, because...
I don't know.
They're collecting everyone's
Apple's probably
shit
everywhere, too.
It is,
I could probably go in, some tiny setting and just be like, I'm in Japan, and then be like, bloop, kilometers. Yeah, but I don't know, man. True. It's hard to say.
I don't know.
I've never been lost with either one. That's what I'll say. People always get pissed off at their maps, and I say it's because they're dumb. Look at your maps and follow it, dummy.
I probably got lost yesterday.
Follow your map, stupid. That's all.
Follow your maps, stupid. So I have a problem with people. Yeah, this pisses me off. When people when people have their voices on the voice. Do you have the voice on?
I do have it on, but I have it set to some weird British accent.
You do?
So it's more fun.
Yeah. But I have mine completely turned off, and I fucking love it because it's now I turned it off. Try turning it off for a little bit, and you're like, oh, this is so much nicer than somebody yelling at me. You'll miss some turns.
That's what I'm saying. Follow your map. Dummy.
You'll miss some turns, but it's way better than having somebody yell at you all the time.
Yeah, so I guess if it's nice, just if you're on
straight
and
highways. Then as soon as you hear somebody that has maps on, you'll just get instantly pissed off at them. You're like, "Fuck you, fuck you!"
I don't drive.
Turn your voice off.
I don't drive to a lot of far places.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
it's kind of like you generally know the area you're going.
Yeah.
But then once you get there, you don't know exactly the place. So then you have to plug it in.
I feel
the last 3 turns you have to do.
What's nice about me drinking all the time, right? Is I never have to drive places. And
really?
I have lots of friends who love to drive, right? So I'll just I can just drink and then just be like, "Hey, drive me," and they're like, "Okay."
Really?
Good drives.
That's so lucky. I like drinking before you were the age of 16 because you didn't have to worry about driving.
You didn't. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't drink a lot until I don't even know.
Yeah, I didn't drink a lot. I didn't drink a lot before.
I would drink 3 beers and be like, "Yee-hoo, I'm a cool, yeah."
And then we just chill in the basement.
Yeah.
Dumb shit.
Yeah. You know what I was thinking, man?
So that story earlier, I wasn't allowed going over to Austin's house for 8 months after that because we stole all of his dad's beer and we drank it all, and he didn't have anything in his fridge, so they found out. And
that was the end. That was the end of that.
So
story.
There was 3 times this has happened throughout our life.
Yeah.
We weren't allowed to hang out for periods of the time.
And then I just kept being dumb.
But you kept being friends with me. That's what happened, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you kept being friends with me.
Yeah, and then I just kept doing more dumb shit at my house, and my parents eventually were just like,
All right, that's all right.
He's not gonna stop. And they were like, yeah, probably.
Probably. So,
but you get it together every once in a while.
Every once in a while, you have those times.
I hope this
Jesus
is all
Christ.
cut out of this.
So at this point is when I just start repeating what you say, and get so tired.
What? Oh yeah. Okay, here we go.
I ran through all my notes.
I wanted to ask, what is the thing you've done this year that you are the most happy about?
Buying this bus.
Yeah.
I've been the happiest whenever I was on the way, and I was messaging this dude on Facebook, and I was just fucking pumped. I
Yeah.
was like, I can't believe this. I'm not gonna forget this day that I just bought this thing.
Yeah.
And I pull up and I see it. I'm like, oh my god, it's fucking ugly.
But it looks.
The outside is ugly. So
the
ugly.
outside, but it won't. Eventually, it's like
Eventually.
it won't.
Yeah, we got some stuff planned.
Like it's not that beaten up at all. Like if you get some nice paint.
Yeah,
on
we're
it,
gonna get paint. We'll paint the outside.
It'll look really good.
We'll get some crazy stuff.
Yeah, but it does kind of suck. You can see like the old faded off shit, whatever the fuck was on it before.
I'm gonna sand that all down. And
Oh yeah.
But that was definitely
That'll be expensive though, man. Fuck.
If I do it all myself, it won't be
True.
as expensive.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the happiest moment
Of your year, huh?
of my year so far.
Yeah.
I'd say that actually really. You know how you think of things, like as soon as somebody asks you a question, you just go with it.
Yeah, I mean, like, but that.
But
I
you've
feel
been
like
thinking about it too long, so you can't just go with your first instinct.
No, man. I don't even think about it like that hardly ever. I already know my answer in my own head, though.
In your own head.
Yeah.
Nobody else's head.
No, I mean, of course not in anybody else's head. What the shit? But yeah. So.
Yeah. Just tell me yours.
Yeah, I was in Tokyo with a couple of my friends. We were supposed to be going to EDC in Japan, like whatever the fuck. And I went the first day, and then I was like...
It's like dance music?
It's just like a bunch of EDM music.
Just
it's a bunch of noise. And it was fun for like a couple hours. I got there like 3 p.m. and then next thing I know it was like 8 p.m. and I was like, no, I'm over it. Right? Like, that's just not for me. I respect people who like it. People like it. I just don't.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. I don't listen to a lot of that on my own anyway. But then I left the next day. I left
at 8?
Whatever
At
time I left. It was like midnight probably when I left.
Okay, so
and then I went back to my Airbnb. I was supposed to
wait. This makes no sense. So the night started off with you going to this place, and you're like, this kind of sucks.
Yeah.
So
and then for like
left.
for like a bunch of hours, I just was like there, but I was still just pissed off.
But how? This cannot be your happiest memory.
Listen, hold on.
Okay.
So
I'm just saying it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. So then the next day, I went up. I got up early.
Wait, the next day. Oh, okay.
Day.
So this is multiple days.
Yeah. Next day, I got up early, went to breakfast, ate some breakfast, and then people were going back to the second day of EDC, and I was like, you know what? I'm not going. I was like, I'm just going to hang out and go sightsee.
All right, hold on. Wait a second. So somebody told me to not do something till you regret it, and then you can do it. It's like, you know what I mean?
Not do something till you regret it. Till you regret like not doing it.
Yeah, and then you know that thing is good. Do you know what I mean?
That does make sense, but
But anyways, that's kind of where you were. Like, I don't want to really do that.
Yeah.
Unless I regret it, and then I'll do it. But
yeah, that's pretty much what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So then
and you actually regretted the first night.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're like, I don't know.
That's exactly what happened. So then I didn't go. And then I went back to the Airbnb. I like took a nap because I was up all night just being dumb and drinking. And then I took a nap, got up at it was probably like 1 in the afternoon.
This was like a Saturday.
Yeah. So then I went to this this temple in the middle of Tokyo. It's like
Oh,
it was built in like the 1800s. It's called like Sensoji Temple or some shit.
okay.
If that's wrong, I'm sorry, but I think it is something like that, like Sensoji Temple. And there's like this fucking awesome marketplace like right before it, and it's just like 4 little aisles of like just like little stores and these old ass Japanese people working them, and it's like just beautiful, man. Like you imagine Japan, like to the average person who's like Japan, like this is what you imagine, like some weird. If you anybody watch anime or whatever the fuck, there's just like some weird Japanese art style, literally for like miles, and there's like this old like 1800th century like just old as fuck like this temple in there
In the background, just like you can see it.
Yeah, and then you walk through all these streets and there's just like thousands of people.
Just,
Then you finally get to the temples and it's like, wow, this
It's
is
so
like
big.
beautiful as fuck. Took a bunch of pictures. I walked around. I like threw some like yen in a fucking vending machine and I got like a prayer thing and it was like, you will live long years and be very happy.
and be very happy.
And I was like, that's just what I need to hear. Thank you, weird temple thing.
It was just a kiosk.
Yeah, and it's like it probably spits out the same shit to any stupid asshole who puts enough yen in it. Yeah, it's just like you'll be happy.
You'll be happy you pay my
yeah. And yeah. And then I did that. Then I walked around and it was like a zoo right beside it. Like,
Right
walked
beside
over
the
to
temple?
a zoo, yeah. Like saw some tigers like roaring and shit, and I was like, fuck.
There was a temple, and then right beside were the fucking zoo.
A zoo, yeah. Like the zoo
Okay.
is like right beside.
Was there
it.
any zoo animals in the temple? They're just
No, I wish, dude. If there were some zoo
just
animals,
picture walking up to the temple.
See,
and
that's
then-
how I imagined it. Because I was
in the
like
distance-
hungover enough to just be like, back in the day, there was tigers in this
Yeah,
temple.
and they would have just been cross-legged. They would have just
Yeah.
been sitting there.
Yeah,
They've
but
been yawning. They're like,
yeah, but instead I had to walk like another 5 minutes, and then I'm at the
and
zoo.
then you're at the zoo.
But I'm still in temple mode, so I'm like, fucking
Look-
tigers at the zoo, dude. But that temple was beautiful, man. It was so cool. Then I went to like a medieval like weapons shop that was like right beside it also.
Okay.
It was like old ass like Japanese like samurai swords and shit. And I was just thinking about like Japanese samurais and how crazy it would be to be a samurai. And I was like, fuck. And then
Damn.
yeah.
Samurais. Don't know. I don't know much
Dude,
about samurais.
They're
I guess
crazy.
you know. Yeah. Tell
Did
me
you ever hear
a
about like
samurai.
old like
I know-
imperialist Japan culture? Like
Mm-hmm.
I either win or I am killing
Or you're
myself
dead.
in shame.
Yeah.
Like if they would lose, they would fucking stab themselves in the stomach to die. Like it was crazy as fuck. And now you run around Japan and they're just like, oh, what's up? Let me be the nicest person you've
Good.
ever encountered. You
See?
know? And it's crazy, but that
See?
was like 1940s and now it's like 2019 and it's like not that long, you know?
No, it's we can like we could,
But it's
we
long
could-
enough for them to literally like
We could still know a person.
it's
Like,
totally flopped, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But
That's
I guess
pretty
like
cool. That's a part of like what technology does and stuff. Like
Yeah.
everybody can see what everyone's doing all the time.
But I guess like I'm sure like at this time of World War II, like everybody in the States was like, fuck the Japanese. Now
Mhm.
you think of Japanese people and you just think of like anime and sushi and, like, and that's it. You
You're
know?
like, yeah, we don't think about I've never.
You don't
thought
think
about-
of like Pearl
Oh,
Harbor
no.
right away.
No,
Like,
I never
Not
did.
your first thought's like
Never
oh,
have.
Pearl Harbor. You know what I mean?
I'm just First thing how many cultures are like that? The first thing you think of is just the food. You're like, oh, what do you hear when you say Chinese?
See, General Tso's.
Exactly. You're like, Japanese. It's Japan. I guess maybe I was saying it wrong. China. Now China, I just see a big red curtain with a star in the middle.
But man,
Or
over
is that
there
Russia?
in Japan, you get like some real Chinese food. Like I've had like plenty of shitty American Chinese, but then I had some legit Chinese food.
Wait,
like,
in Japan?
made by Chinese people in Japan, and I was like, "Fuck me up."
Was
This
it good?
shit- Oh, it's so good.
So I come there. Is it worth it?
Yeah, the food is really good, man. That's why I've gotten a little chunky, but you know,
You like the Japanese food?
yeah,
you like
Japanese
the-
food is really
You
good,
like what
man.
they serve there and stuff?
Yeah. And like the portions are like enough to get you full, but not enough to like make you all feel
Fat
like shit. Yeah.
No, they don't have a bunch of sugar and everything, do they?
No.
It's lower sugar.
And they drink a lot of tea. They drink so much tea. But I've come to really enjoy drinking tea.
You like tea?
Yeah, and I've been to like tea ceremonies over there. It's pretty fun.
What happens at a tea ceremony?
You just sit there and you drink tea, and then they give you a snack, and then you sit there and you act all like you just try not to offend people. So you're just like woo, and then you're just there and you like eat your little snack, and then you drink some more tea, and then you eat another little snack, and then and that's how it goes.
So,
So,
wait, where does this happen? Is it like a restaurant or is it like just a gathering?
So
or like?
there's like festivals all the time, right?
Okay, wait, like more than America. There's just
So many festivals.
so many festivals.
Any excuse to have a festival, they got one.
Okay,
So I did tea ceremonies at festivals. I was never just like running around and all of a sudden I was just in a festival. You
you're
know?
like, wow, I can't believe I ran into this.
Yeah, I just never like walked into a building. They're like, it's the middle of a tea festival. Sit down and eat your snack, you little bitch. You know, that was never the case.
Eat your snack and drink your tea, sir.
Yeah.
And try not to offend anyone.
That was never the case. Yeah, I was always like voluntarily at the festival, drinking tea and eating snacks.
Mm-hmm. Can we do that around here? Let's try to do it.
Could you throw a festival here?
We're gonna have a tea party. Oh, it's
You could probably advertise some weird tea fest on your bus. You could roll into a town and be like, "Come drink some tea." You know, I bet you have at least one person show up.
one person that's just crazy.
Depends on how big the city is. You throw enough flyers out, you might have somebody show up to drink some tea.
You like, I just hire a bunch of people to wait in line, and there's one person that actually wants to be there.
Yeah, and then you forget about throwing the flyers, and then you're like, "Oh fuck,
Oh,
I'm gonna eat tea."
I don't.
Hold on, let me pee.
You don't actually have any tea. It's just a cure. It's just a curing machine, and you just buy the tea. Yeah. Tea, my favorite kind of tea. I don't drink much tea. I would always drink tea. Austin just smashed his head. All right, second person to smash his head. He just smashed his head. Oh, Jesus, I just want to sit in this corner. It's the most comfortable corner. But he just smashed his head off the roof. It's not very high. So we're 2.5, close to 3 months in on this. It's really slowed down. I've been doing other stuff a lot. I still have the whole back to do. It's not great. That's going to take me forever. It's got a lot of plumbing, a lot of tires and stuff. Maybe I will. Maybe I should just start. I have so much stuff I want to do. I want to have a whole YouTube channel. I want to have a bunch of videos all at once.
So,
and I want to have like 10 banked. And you know what I mean?
what is your plan as far as YouTube? Are you gonna do like other things other than the podcast, or are you gonna?
Yeah, I was hoping to do other things. I have a plan for like making a Got Milk commercial, like a milk commercial. I have a funny idea. I'll tell you about it later.
See, I'm glad to hear that, because I was like afraid you would try to be like a vlogger or something gay.
No,
you
fuck
surround
that.
me like, "What's up, guys? I'm Rich."
Hi, my name's Rich. I'm in this bus. Would you like to come into this bus?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a professional.
you
I'm
been-
actually headed to Chernobyl next week. Okay.
Have you been filming like start to finish, like
Yeah,
every inch
I
of
have.
your bus?
Not every inch, but every foot. But like I've been I've been trying to film as much as possible.
That's really cool, man. Honestly, that should
But
be a video.
I have
too,
two-
like a time lapse.
Yeah,
of,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
The whole completion of the
They get a
bus.
lot of fucking views. I have like 200 videos and pictures so far. I don't know what to do with them. You know, you live and you learn.
You do.
Fuck that.
I would never.
Fuck it. Would
I'd
you
never-
ever say that?
I would, because you do. But I would, you know, that weird story about us being little baby boys.
Hey, somebody just started a car.
Somebody did.
Anyways.
Your brother's girlfriend.
Yeah,
But you know, all I'm saying is, I really imagine one day this being like your main provider of income, and it would be beautiful.
That would be amazing.
And-
Yeah.
And I really wish you nothing but like pure success in this, man.
Dang, dude.
And like I really wish, like I hope this makes it to something, you know, anything, man. Even if it's not like anything brilliant and like huge, like I just want enough people.
Just enough.
Just
Just enough to survive.
Yeah.
Dang, that
And I
would
want-
be sweet.
And I want it to just like truly make you proud, you know. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't thought about that very much.
I want it to just be something that you're so grateful you even tried.
Oh,
know what I
you
mean?
gotta try it, man.
That's what
no
I
matter
mean. I
what.
want it to be something that you're so proud of even saying that you tried, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of you gotta try it, right? Right.
Yeah, that's all.
No
I'm saying,
regrets.
man.
No
Yeah.
regrets. No regrets.
Just enough to say that you tried, man. That's all.
No, and we're not trying. We're doing it.
You're doing it. Yeah.
We're doing
that's what
it.
I'm saying, and that's what's so cool, man. That's why I have so much respect for it. Is that you're fucking doing it. You're
Yeah.
doing what like a lot of people are just afraid to try. You know?
This is just what a lot of people talk about. They just
Yeah.
talk about doing it.
I talk about so much dumb shit. You know, I talk about
But-
so much bullshit.
But you can't do
There's a
anything.
butthole in here.
Jesus Christ.
That was a whole butthole.
That was. I wish you could have seen it.
I could hear the.
I think I
giggles
could
over
see his
this mic,
balls,
just,
too.
Yeah, there were some balls.
Damn. It's kind of dark too.
He thought it was brilliant.
So funny. Come on, come talk about it. Come on. Wait. Yeah. What's up?
What's up, man?
What? You just put your girlfriend to bed?
Yep.
Did she try to call you?
Nope.
We got that on camera.
We'll forget about that.
Ross Hershberger just showed his butthole on camera.
You just spit a whole lot, also.
You want a beer, buddy? He's shotgunning a beer right now as we speak. Oh my God, it's going crazy.
Do you like Ridge's
His oil stain.
My mascara.
Oh, it's nice. Yeah. He's a little emo girl.
He's a little emo.
Yeah, he was freaking out about it earlier when I was working. He was like, "What happened to you?"
I saw your like what
My
was it?
Snapchat.
Your Snapchat,
Oh, yeah,
and I was
Instagram.
just like, Jesus fuck. I was like, what did Rich
I'm
do?
just glad I'm not blind, dude. I don't know
I
what
even
happens.
saw it in your eyeball.
Yeah. I
too.
don't know what.
Yeah.
I don't know what happens when oil gets in your eye, but it can't be good. But I'm still
Nothing
breathing.
could can
Go
come
and go
from
in your
oil
eye.
eyeball. Yeah.
Anything in your eye. Yeah, we pushed through it.
Wow, the bus is really coming along.
Oh, you hear that?
It's really coming along.
Are we signing off here?
Yeah, we're signing off.
We should.
All right.
It's been real.
That's it.